Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is a daily close for Bitcoin. We're gonna see what happened today and what we might expect next. So basically we have this last drop from Bitcoin here, where we have of course a potential A, B and a C there. Can be the wave Y, right? Because we have of course previously a W and we have an X here and we have a wave Y. Now, the situation that we had, of course, during the weekend and before the weekend a little bit, where we start to see a rebound here, we have started to see some impulses potentially here. And yeah, this one is a little bit a question mark, of course. We saw, of course, lower momentum. So with the lower momentums here, we start, of course, to bring another possibility of a triangle. This triangle currently can play, of course, in case we have a 1, 2, 3 and then a wave 4 here. The wave 4 might be, of course, the triangle unfolding for wave 4, which is very characteristic for wave 4, and then pushing for lower. Knowing that we didn't get any kind of invalidation yet, even for the double 1, 2 here. So this can be also two things, whether double 1, 2, and then we're looking for wave 3, wave 4 still unfolding here. In the magenta scenario, you didn't took the invalidation and it might unfold for 5, 4 and a 5 toward the downside. And that means, of course, your wave Y or your wave 3 can still extend, of course, until the 52K, as we mentioned, of course, as a target. And because this gap is still very open, and we might still be in a wave Y. So until that this happen, of course, we need confirmation that this will happen. But very likely that it might be, the probability for it is, of course, higher than being bullish there. Because if we are bullish, of course, we are counting then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1, 2, and another 1, 2. But this 1, 2 is lower than the previous one. So it can be, of course, a possibility for wave 3, for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the problem with this impulse here is that you don't find a nice finishing for wave 5 here. So if we have 1, 2, and then we have a wave 3 there, you have, of course, a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Let's say this is a wave 5 finished here. Now you get something here, of course, as a correction, which it might be, of course, as an A, B, and a C. Yeah, but the problem is that this is your wave 3 there as wave 5 given, and this is a correction. Okay, so where is my final wave 4 and a 5? Because you have your wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Where is my wave 5 over there? It is a 3 waves. So it is problematic as an impulse. I cannot count it even on the 15-minute chart. You can see, of course, 3 waves as well here. 3 waves, 3 waves. So yeah. So something is wrong. Start to show up, of course, at this top. And of course, we start to dump after it impulsively. And after this impulse, we see here a potential an A, B, and a C, or at least, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what I think much higher probability here is an ABC, because, of course, you might be in several 3 waves corrective here, W, X, and Y for a triangle as well, wave B, and then ABC as well over there for a wave C, and then currently wave D, and right now opening for wave E. And of course, we're gonna evaluate this wave E in case it is the case scenario. We have to watch, of course, the 70K 970s. This is the invalidation of the triangle, meaning if something push for higher here, of course, there is a probability that we might push impulsively again with 3, 4, and a 5. So 70K 970 is a key level to watch, invalidation of triangle. And by invalidation of this triangle, of course, we might, of course, set our label again as a potential double 1, 2. But currently it is low possibility, guys. Highest possibility is a wave 4, whether in the yellow wave 4 or the magenta wave 4, because the yellow, of course, is a big 1, 2, 3. You finish the wave 3 as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're looking for a large wave 4 and wave 5. Or you are in an ABC as well. The wave C is unfinished and still in double 1, 2. wave 3, wave 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. So both case scenario will lead, of course, for a drop at the end. So we'll see, guys. Invalidation, of course, for anything bearish is 70k, 970. And I would say, of course, the price has to move for higher here. If we take the invalidation at 74k here, invalidation of 112, because we have a 112. Once you take this one, okay, there is no 112. It is a finished impulse. We remove this count. So yeah, I need, of course, this indication for it. But yeah, basically in all case scenarios, we still, of course, in a triangle for a wave 4. Yeah, whether the magenta or the yellow one. Yep, so this is regarding Bitcoin, the daily close. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Of course, that was it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.